Tuscany. This region captures the imagination with its rolling hills, vineyards that stretch as far as the eye can see, and cities brimming with art and history. And the best part is, you don't need a lifetime to soak it all in. We're going to spend 3 perfect days exploring the heart of Tuscany, starting in the legendary city of Florence. From there, we'll venture into the Chianti countryside, where you can lose yourself in the vineyards and savor the simple pleasures of Italian life. So, grab your walking shoes, your appetite for adventure, and get ready to fall in love with Tuscany. We started our Tuscan journey in Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. It's the kind of city where you turn a corner and stumble upon a masterpiece, where every cobblestone street whispers stories of Michelangelo, Leonardo, and the Medici. Our hotel was just a short walk from the Duomo, that magnificent cathedral that dominates the Florence skyline. You can hear its bells echoing through the streets, beckoning you to explore.
And of course, no trip to Florence is complete without a scoop or two of gelato. We found a charming little gelateria near the Ponte Vecchio and savored the creamy goodness while watching the Arno River flow by.
Florence is a city best explored on foot. Soak in the atmosphere, get happily lost in the labyrinthine streets, and you'll discover something amazing around every corner. For the best view in Florence, climb to the top of the Duomo. It's a bit of a hike, but trust me, the panoramic vista is worth every step. From up here, you can see the entire city spread out before you. The terracotta rooftops, the church towers piercing the sky, and the rolling hills in the distance. You can even spot the Arno River, gracefully winding its way through the heart of Florence. Look closely and you might even make out the Ponte Vecchio. It's the only bridge in Florence spared from destruction during World War II. After catching our breath and soaking in the views, we made our way back down. Our legs a little wobbly, but our spirits soaring. Florence is an art lover's paradise. It's home to iconic works like Michelangelo's David and Botticelli's Birth of Venus, housed in world-renowned museums like the Accademia Gallery and the Uffizi Gallery. Now, a word to the wise. These museums are incredibly popular, and the lines can be daunting. Do yourself a favor and book your tickets online in advance. You'll thank me later. Once inside, take your time and savor every brushstroke. These masterpieces have stood the test of time, and they have a way of transporting you back to the Italian Renaissance. After a day of immersing ourselves in art, we were ready to unwind and experience the magic of a Florentine evening. As the sun began its descent, we joined the locals for aperitivo, that delightful Italian tradition of pre-dinner drinks and snacks. We found a rooftop bar called La Terrazza, with breathtaking views of the city bathed in the golden hues of sunset. It was the perfect spot to relax and reflect on our day. The air was filled with the sounds of clinking glasses, laughter, and the gentle strumming of a guitar. We sipped on Aperol spritzes, nibbled on olives and focaccia, and watched as the sky transformed into a canvas of vibrant colors. As the stars began to twinkle above us, we knew that our Florentine adventure was just beginning. On day 2, we traded the bustling streets of Florence for the tranquility of the Tuscan countryside. Our destination, the Chianti region, a land of rolling vineyards, charming villages, and of course, some of the world's finest wines. As we drove along the winding roads, the scenery unfolded like a dream. Cypress trees lined the hillsides, their slender silhouettes standing sentinel over the vineyards. We rolled down the windows, breathed in the fresh air, and let the beauty of the Tuscan countryside wash over us. It was a welcome change of pace from the urban energy of Florence. Our first stop was the charming village of Grave in Chianti, a picturesque cluster of stone buildings huddled around a triangular piazza. Grave in Chianti is the quintessential Tuscan village, a place where time seems to move a little slower and life's simple pleasures take center stage. We strolled through the piazza, browsing the local shops filled with handicrafts, ceramics, and of course, wine. The aroma of fresh-baked bread wafted from the local bakery, tempting us to indulge in a sweet treat. We couldn't resist stopping for a cappuccino at a little cafe overlooking the piazza. As we sipped our coffee and watched the locals go about their day, we couldn't help but feel a sense of peace settle over us. We chose to visit the Castello di Verrazzano, a historic winery housed in a 12th century castle. As we drove up the long cypress-lined driveway, we felt like we were stepping back in time.
Welcome to Castello di Verrazzano. Let me take you on a tour of our vineyards and explain the winemaking process from grape to glass.
We learned about the different grape varietals, the importance of the terroir, and the art of blending.
The tour culminates in a tasting, where you'll sample a selection of our finest wines. Each sip is a celebration of the Tuscan terroir.
We savored the rich flavors of Chianti Classico, the bold notes of a super Tuscan blend, and the sweet indulgence of Vin Santo. With our palates tantalized and our hearts content, we were ready for a true Tuscan lunch. In Tuscany, lunch is more than just a meal. It's a leisurely affair, a time to savor the flavors of the region and connect with friends and family. We found a charming trattoria nestled among the vineyards, where tables were set outside under the shade of olive trees. The air was filled with the aroma of herbs, garlic, and tomatoes. We feasted on fresh pasta, drizzled with olive oil and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese, grilled meats seasoned to perfection, and a colorful array of roasted vegetables. And of course, no Tuscan meal is complete without a glass or two of local wine. As we lingered over our meal, sharing stories and laughter with our fellow diners, we knew that this was what a Tuscan holiday was all about. Now, after the hustle and bustle of Florence and the rolling hills of Chianti, you might think you've seen the best of Tuscany. But hold on, because the real gem is yet to come. You're ready for the real Tuscan treasure, the countryside. This is where the heart of Tuscany truly beats, away from the tourist crowds and into the embrace of nature. Imagine waking up in a centuries-old farmhouse, with its rustic charm and history seeping through every stone. It's like stepping back in time, where every corner tells a story. The kind of place where time seems to slow down to a crawl. Here, you can truly disconnect from the rush of modern life and reconnect with yourself and nature.
That's an agriturismo, and is the perfect way to soak in the slower pace of life that Tuscany does so well. These farm stays offer a unique blend of comfort and authenticity. These aren't just hotels, they're working farms, often family-run, where you can experience the daily rhythms of rural life. It's a hands-on experience that brings you closer to the land and its people. Here, you can experience authentic Italian hospitality firsthand. The warmth and generosity of your hosts will make you feel like part of the family.
You might wake up to the rooster crowing, a natural alarm clock that signals the start of a new day filled with simple pleasures. Spend the afternoon picking fresh vegetables from the garden, feeling the earth between your fingers and the sun on your back. Or even learn to make pasta with a nonna who's been perfecting her recipe for generations. It's a culinary journey that connects you to the heart of Italian culture.
We found our little slice of heaven tucked away down a winding dirt road, surrounded by olive groves and vineyards. It was a hidden gem that felt like our own secret paradise. The air was thick with the scent of rosemary and lavender, and the only sounds were the bird song and the gentle breeze rustling the leaves. It was a sensory delight that calmed the soul.
It was like stepping into a painting, and I swear, my shoulders dropped a good inch the moment we arrived. The stress of everyday life melted away in this serene setting. This is the Tuscany you dream of. Peaceful, serene, and utterly captivating. It's a place where you can truly unwind and let the beauty of the landscape wash over you. So ditch the map, forget the itinerary, and just breathe it all in. Let Tuscany reveal its secrets to you, one slow, beautiful moment at a time. One of the highlights of our agriturismo stay was a hands-on pasta making class right there on the property. No fancy kitchens, no Michelin stars, just pure, simple, fresh from the garden ingredients and a whole lot of heart.
Our teacher, Signora Maria, greeted us with a warm smile and a twinkle in her eye. She spoke no English and our Italian was, well, let's just say it needed some work. But somehow, with a combination of hand gestures, laughter, and a shared love of good food, we managed to communicate just fine.
She showed us how to make pasta dough from scratch, using just flour, eggs, and a sprinkle of salt. We kneaded and rolled until our arms ached, in a good way, then learned to shape the dough into delicate tagliatelle, hearty pappardelle, and perfectly plump ravioli.
And let me tell you, there's nothing quite like eating a plate of pasta you've made yourself, especially when it's smothered in Signora Maria's secret tomato sauce recipe. It's the taste of Tuscany in its purest form.
Now, you might think that spending a day at an agriturismo is all about the food. And don't get me wrong, the food is incredible. The flavors are rich, the ingredients fresh, and every bite tells a story of tradition and love. But it's really about so much more than that. It's about immersing yourself in the rhythm of the land, feeling the heartbeat of Tuscany in every moment. It's about slowing down, disconnecting from the outside world, and embracing a simpler, more meaningful way of living, and reconnecting with yourself and the simple pleasures of life. Here, you find joy in the little things, like the scent of lavender in the air, or the taste of freshly pressed olive oil. We spent the afternoon wandering through the olive groves, each step a journey through time, connecting us to centuries of tradition. The sun warm on our faces, casting a golden glow that seemed to make everything more vibrant and alive. The air filled with the chirping of cicadas, a natural symphony that added to the sense of peace and tranquility. We read books by the pool, the water reflecting the clear blue sky, creating a perfect backdrop for relaxation. Took naps under the shade of cypress trees, their tall, slender forms providing a cool respite from the afternoon sun, and simply allowed ourselves to be present in the moment. In these moments, we found a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. It's amazing how restorative it can be to just be still, to let go of the constant rush and simply exist in harmony with nature. To listen to the wind whisper through the olive branches, each rustle a reminder of the beauty of simplicity. To watch the sun dip below the horizon, a daily ritual that never loses its magic, painting the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors, each hue telling a story of the day's end. It's in these quiet moments that you truly connect with the soul of Tuscany. The land speaks to you if you take the time to listen. So put away your phone, silence the notifications, and let go of the digital noise that often clutters our minds, and allow yourself to be captivated by the beauty and tranquility of this special place. Here, in the heart of Tuscany, you find a piece of yourself you never knew was missing. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the rolling hills, the landscape transformed into a canvas of golden hues and deep, rich colors. The air was filled with a serene stillness, broken only by the distant chirping of birds returning to their nests. We found ourselves drawn to a little patio overlooking the vineyards, a perfect vantage point to soak in the beauty of the moment. The view was nothing short of breathtaking, with rows of grapevines stretching out as far as the eye could see, their leaves rustling gently in the evening breeze. A bottle of local Chianti Classico sat invitingly on the table, its deep red color catching the last rays of the setting sun. The wine, with its rich and robust flavor, was the perfect companion for our evening. Alongside it, a plate of pecorino cheese and crusty bread awaited us. Their simple yet exquisite flavors, a testament to the region's culinary heritage. Each bite was a reminder of the richness of Tuscan cuisine made with love and tradition. And the golden glow of the Tuscan sunset, it was the perfect ending to a perfect day. The sky was painted in shades of orange, pink, and purple, a mesmerizing display that seemed to last forever. We raised a glass to the beauty that surrounded us, to the magic of Tuscany that had captured our hearts. Each sip of wine was a toast to the moments we were living, moments that felt timeless and precious. To the warmth of the Italian people whose hospitality had made us feel like family. Their smiles and laughter were as warm as the Tuscan sun, and their stories added a rich layer to our experience, and to the memories we were creating that would last a lifetime. These were the moments that would stay with us long after we had left this beautiful place. In that moment, I realized that Tuscany wasn't just a place. It was a feeling, a state of mind, a deep breath of fresh air for the soul. It was a reminder of the beauty that exists in the world, waiting to be discovered. It's a place where you can escape the everyday, reconnect with what truly matters, and rediscover the simple joys of life. Whether it's the taste of a perfectly aged wine, the sight of a stunning sunset, or the sound of laughter shared with friends, Tuscany offers a sanctuary for the soul. And that's a feeling worth savoring long after you've returned home. It's a memory that lingers, a warmth that stays with you, reminding you of the beauty and simplicity of life. So if you're looking for an authentic Italian experience, one that will stay with you long after you've said, arrivederci, then Tuscany is the place to be. Its charm is timeless, its beauty unparalleled. Make sure to add a stay at a Tuscan agriturismo to your itinerary. You won't regret it. The experience will enrich your soul and leave you with memories that will last a lifetime. Three days, 1,000 memories. Tuscany may be timeless, but even a short trip here leaves something unforgettable. From the artistic treasures of Florence to the rolling vineyards of Chianti, from the hands-on pasta-making class to the tranquil beauty of the countryside, Tuscany has a way of capturing your heart and staying with you long after you've said arrivederci. Thanks for watching. If you're planning your own Italian escape, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more travel stories.